Once in a while, a new flerf finds their feet on YouTube and starts posting content. Super keen on making an impression on all those that want to watch. The trouble is, every single time they think they've found something that no one's ever seen before, pretty much everyone has. But perhaps today's new flerf is different. Only one way to find out. Roll the titles. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we carry on with today's video, a quick word from me about today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is a VPN service that makes online privacy protection easy and attainable, encrypting all internet traffic sent to and from your devices and ensuring your IP address remains hidden to make sure no one can see what you do online. On top of that, they block ads, trackers, malware and phishing attempts, and unlike other VPN services, you can use it on as many devices as you like simultaneously. I personally spend as much time online as I do sleeping, which is around 6 to 8 hours per day. The internet knows a hell of a lot about us and it's why we should care about our online data. And you can use Surfshark to encrypt your personal information and then send it via a secure VPN tunnel so no one can see it without your permission, which is great for protecting things like your ID. Now, ID theft is an increasingly common and scary crime. And you can use Surfshark and its hack lock system to get alerts anytime your email address or password is compromised. HackLock will scan various databases of leaked information and then notify its users if their data is found so they can take action. Secure your privacy with Surfshark. Go to surfshark.com/SimonDan for 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price. Right, back to me for today's video. Right, on with today's video, which comes from new flerf on the block, Harrison Hightower. Perhaps he's a Game of Thrones fan, and he has posted a video entitled Another Flat Earth Proof. Oh dear, Harrison. Oh dear. Let's find out what he's got, shall we?
Okay, I have another flat earth proof in case everything you've ever experienced your whole life isn't enough.
Well, that depends on your perspective and what YouTube videos you believe.
I guess this isn't even a flat earth proof. This just proves that the cosmology that they've told us is absolute, undeniable nonsense.
Ah, so he's a space denier too. No surprise there.
And if it's nonsense, then why not just go with the one that it looks like and feels like your whole life, right?
No, why would you do that? What does the world look like and feel like to an ant? We know exactly what we live on. It's an established fact.
So I'm going to try to make this easy to understand, and it's pretty simple, right? I'm an idiot, so if I can get it, you can get it.
Not being funny, but if you're calling yourself an idiot, why are you then telling us to believe you when you say the Earth is flat and that space is fake? See the issue there?
So we are going to call these winter and summer. I've got the sun as S and the Earth as E and the dots are stars, all right? Not scale. These are supposed to be the same star design. Obviously, they're not. Doesn't matter. You'll still understand.
Got it. And thank you for pointing that out. Most flerfs do not.
Fix this a little bit. Okay, so here is the understanding. I'll get right to it. All right? The most simple thing to understand is that if this is Earth and this is the sun, the nighttime can only ever be on this side of the Earth, okay?
I've got it. That is a fair assessment.
Nighttime will always be opposite the sun. How nighttime can't be the side that's facing the sun, only the side that's away from the sun, all right? There's no trick here. I'm just giving you basic explanation, all right? So this is night. So at night is when we see the stars, yes?
Pretty much, yeah. You can sometimes see the really bright ones during dawn and dusk, but on the whole, I would agree.
So we can see all these stars. Logically, right? We can see all these stars, all right here, all these. And at night, when we can see stars, we cannot see any of these stars. You understand?
Crystal clear, my friend.
So then why 6 months later, when we are on the opposite side of the sun, right? Let's call this winter, call this summer. Again, nighttime can only ever be the side of the earth that's away from the sun, okay? So at nighttime now, we can only ever see all these stars, right?
I'm with you again, Harrison. No issue so far.
So I don't know if you see the problem here yet.
I don't, but I know what yours is. I'll let him have his moment.
Maybe you don't know the problem if you've never watched the stars. But the reality is, with the system we've been given, in summer and winter, it also works for spring and fall, we should see a completely new set of stars at night, okay?
The thing is, we do in the sections of the sky that matter. Now, when you live in the northern hemisphere like I do, and I imagine you do as well, you're often looking straight up at the stars towards the North Celestial Pole. Now that means that the circumpolar stars will always be above the horizon. So it doesn't really matter where Earth is in its orbit. But the constellations do move depending on what time of year it is. Take a look at this. This is the night sky at 10 p.m. on the winter solstice, 21st of December, near my location. Look at the constellation of Draco as I look north. It sits just below the North Star. Now, let's skip forward to midsummer at 10 p.m, 21st of June from my location, and you can see that Draco now sits above the North Star. But just to drive my point home, let's use another example. This time with the constellation of Orion, which I can only see here in the UK between the months of October and April. You are wondering why that is, aren't you? Let me show you. This is midwinter again, 21st of December, and I'm looking south this time. So I'm looking out to the sky which faces away from Earth. Now, 6 months later, where has Orion gone? It's not here when I look south. Oh look, it's actually to the north, near the sun, which is what you would expect based off your crude drawing. That one felt good.
Even if this is summer, this is winter, just call, even if Earth is here for spring and here for fall, every season you should be looking at a completely new set of stars.
Not completely new, no. The same ones, just in different positions.
Okay? I've tried to break this down simply, okay? The bombshell is that you see the same stars every night all year.
Except I've just showed you that you don't.
Okay? And yes, the orientation of the stars is changed. That doesn't matter, okay?
Of course it matters. It shows that we're moving in an orbit around the sun. My example of Orion totally destroys your video anyway, Harrison.
I saw in the winter, I see these stars. In the summer, these are those stars. The sun is between me and those stars. I only have my night facing this way.
Now, I know you said it's not to scale your drawing, but it sort of does matter. Because the stars are really far away and not close to Earth like it shows in your drawing. And that makes a difference when you're viewing them.
I should not be able to see these stars anymore. Okay? I hope you can see. Every few months, we should see a completely new set of stars. But we see the same stars every night.
Okay, let's try something else. This now is the view of the night sky in midsummer, 21st of June, from Nairobi, Kenya, which is very close to the equator. Now that means if we look directly up, then we are looking away from the Earth into the space you're referring to. Pay close attention to the constellations you're seeing. Now, Here is the night sky in midwinter, 21st of December, in Nairobi. I don't know about you, but they appear to be completely different stars. Here they are next to each other. And here they are on your little drawing in the hope you can understand what I am saying. If you live on or near the equator, you pretty much do see different stars at opposite times of the year. That felt even better.
I hope you can understand. I was just falling. I have a bad rig. All right, there we go. So I hope you can understand. We see the same stars every night, all year, even though if they're upside down, it doesn't matter.
But I've just shown you that it's not the case.
We see the same stars all year, but with their model, we clearly shouldn't. I hope you can see this. And I'll just give you a quick basis of reality. This is the truth right here. This is now Earth.
Oh, there's more.
Stars are up here. And they just spin. They just spin. They just spin in a circle above us, right? And that's the simple answer. That's why we see stars the same all year. They just spin around Polaris, the center point, the North Pole. I hope you can see. I don't know how else to say this.
Unfortunately, that explanation is not going to cut it for people that live in the southern hemisphere. They watch the stars rotate around the south celestial pole.
I don't think I need any more drawings. You should see different stars, okay? Again, I'm going to go through it quickly. One last time.
There is no need, my friend. Does anyone else see a face on his drawing there?
Nighttime on Earth is always opposite the sun, right?
He's done that deliberately, surely. I don't know. I guess we should wrap this one up then. We are all done and dusted for another Flat Earth Friday. What do you all think of Harrison's little image there? Let me know in the comments below on how well you think he got his message across. But it's just enough time for me to say thank you very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button too, would be enormously helpful and very much appreciated. I've been Simon Dan, have yourselves a great day and I'll see you tomorrow for another Saturday session. See you then.